Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to share some good old pans with you. I wanted to share with you all of the pans that I have in my makeup collection, excluding eyeshadows. If I were to show you all of my eyeshadow pans in my collection, we would be here all day. I have quite a few pans in my eyeshadow collection, but I don't have as many in my non-eyeshadow makeup products. So this will be anything from face products, cheek products. I mean, I think I even have a brow product. Yeah, that's mainly going to be it. Of course, if I had anything in like lip products, stuff like that, it would also be in this video. But I don't have anything currently that's like panned in my lipstick collection or lip product collection. So that's my plan for today. I don't have too many products to share with you, but they're going to be exciting nonetheless. But before I jump into the first product, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you in the family. Let's jump into the video. So most of the products that I have are like cheek products, so bronzers, blushes, highlighters, stuff like that. But I have a couple products that aren't. So we're going to start with those. The first thing is probably the most random out of all of the things that I have to share today. This one is the Honey Glue Original Super Hold Brow Gel, which looks like this. So as you can see here, I do have pan on this product. So you wet a spoolie, you put it in there, and then use it that way. I believe this one might have already had like a hole in it when it was new. I actually got this one from my friend who didn't like it and she passed it on to me. So I'm using this one, but yeah, this one has pan on it. It's not the most exciting product, but it does have pan nonetheless. So I wanted to share it with you, but yeah, that is the first product and again, the most random one. Next up, we have a product in here, which if you follow my year-long product pan, you might know what product this is because this is something that I rolled into that project. And it's not actually a Stila convertible color. This is my Pat McGrath under eye setting powder in medium, which I have repressed in here. And I have it pan on it, as you can see right there. I actually have two pans. I have one there and one there. But yeah, this stuff definitely has pans. Actually, there's a little bit there on the side too. So there's quite a lot of pan showing in this one. It's also very, very thin. So I know that this one will be done very soon. But yeah, pan on this one too. Again, not the most exciting product because it's like a powder and I feel like you pan on powders all the time. But yeah, this one is the next product I wanted to share with you. So pan number 2. Then the last product that I have to share with you before we move into like cheek products again. So blushes, bronzers, stuff like that. We have something in my Pan That face palette, which is the Hourglass Ambient Edit Lightning Edit Ghost palette. This is what this one looks like, and as you can see, I do have some decent pan showing on this shade right here, the second shade, which is called Diffused Light. So that one has pretty good pan. I am also having a tiny amount of like pan right here. I haven't really counted it as pan, but I'm very close there, and I can see a tiny bit of it, but I haven't really counted that again as pan. So, you know, I really only truly have one pan in here, which again is that powder. But I'm expecting to have a lot more pan showing this one soon because again, it is my Pan That face palette, so I do want to have it finished as soon as possible. Okay, so let's do bronzers next. I have one bronzer to share with you, and again, you might already know what this one is because I have it in a project pan at the moment. And that one is my Infallible bronzer from Maybelline, no, not Maybelline, sorry, from L'Oreal. And this one is in the shade Light Medium. Yeah, I'm panning this one in my deco panning, which is why you might know that I pan on this one. As you can see, the pan is very big now, so it's also very exciting. Yeah, it's a nice bronzer. I use it not every day, but I use it quite regularly. I'm actually panning a couple different bronzers. I'm panning this one and the one in my Pan That face palette, and I'm also using a cream bronzer at the moment. So I'm splitting my love a little bit, but now this is my main focus, I would say, to finish. So yeah, the pan is probably going to continue expanding. And again, if you want to track the usage on this one, you can watch my deco panning updates. So we're already coming towards the end of the pans. I only have a couple more to share with you. 3 more actually. So not again too many, but I have a couple more. So we're going to do blushes next. And I have 2 blushes. One is a cream and one is a powder. We're going to start with the cream. So this one is the Melt Cream Blush, or Cream Blush Light actually, in the shade Cali Dream. And this one I actually got handed down to me. So the pan is not necessarily for my use, but I do have pan in it nonetheless. I have used this one a couple times. It's actually in my product 10 uses at the moment, and I want to kind of continue expanding that pan, of course. But yeah, this one has pan on it. It's a really beautiful formula. It's a nice kind of unique color in my collection too, so I do enjoy this one quite a bit. I definitely want to get to know it more though, and that's also why I rolled into that project, because it's a good way to get to know products and just get some more use out of them, and also rose history products. So hopefully again this pan will expand. I think I have maybe like 8 uses left in that project if I remember correctly, so quite a lot more to go on this one, and again hopefully I can clear out that pan a little bit more. And then the second pan in my blush collection is one of my absolute favorite blushes of all time, and that comes from MAC. I think this one might actually count as a highlighter originally, but I count it as a blush. It's the Extra Dimension Skin Finish in the shade Fairly Precious. I don't know why I looked in the back because I know what shade this is. I absolutely love this product. And this one looks like this. You can see there in the middle that I do have some pan showing, and it's very, very used. There's a lot of products in these mineralized skin finishes, but yeah, I've used this quite a bit, and I'm kind of scared of using this one up, not gonna lie. I do think they have this one now in their main line, but I do also think it's a little bit different than this original one. I can't remember when I purchased this, but it was a very long time ago. This is very, very old, but I love it nonetheless. It still works really well, and yeah, I do have some pan showing there in the middle. I should reach for this one soon actually, because it is a beautiful product to use in summer. So yeah, definitely make a mental note to reach for this one soon. But yeah, one of my favorite blushes, if not my favorite blush. And I'm very, very happy to have some pan showing so that you can see that I do actually love it. And then like I said, we don't have too much left to talk about. We only have one more product, which is a highlighter. And again, you might already know what this one is because I'm working on it in a project. And that one comes from my Sleek Solstice palette. Actually, no, sorry, I realized I have 2 pans in here because I pan on both of the products remaining. I'm working on one of them though, which is this one right here. That is the shade Subsolar. So this one, no, sorry, that's also Subsolar, that's Equinox. So this one, yeah, I am working on that one at the moment, which is why the pan is a bit bigger. So that is one pan right there. I completely forgot about this one because I just brought this palette out obviously to talk about the bottom shade, and I just forgot that I have pan on the top one too. I have it written in my spreadsheet, so you know, but I didn't think to bring this one out separately, so that's why I forgot about it. But I do also have a pan on the second shade right there, and that one is called Hemisphere. Not much of a pan, it's a very, very small pan, but I'm hoping to finish both of these products this year. So yeah, you're going to see a lot of this one in different projects. I'm most likely going to work on this one in my Yellow Perfect pan. Again, I'm trying to finish that bottom product in my Yellow Perfect pan at the moment, and then once that one is finished, I'm probably going to roll in the top one straight away. That's my plan for now at least, but again, we're just going to have to see. So those are actually my final pans in my non-eyeshadow collection. Again, I have not that many left, but I think I used to have way, way more pans in my rest of my collection, but also things like powders, I always rotate through, and right now a lot of the powders that I have are relatively new, or I also have a couple loose powders. The powders that I'm using right now is mainly loose powders. Apart from that, Pat McGrath powder, which I already talked about, but I do have pan on that one at the moment. But things like that rotate through quite often. But then on top of that, I also usually have like pans on blushes, highlighters, bronzers, things like that. And I've had a lot of that in the past, but I think in the past couple of years, I've been trying to use up more things. So I roll in things to finish up quite a lot. And in order to more easily finish things, I usually roll in things that already have pan on them, just because first of all, it's easier to finish, but also it's more fun to track because you do have a pan to see. So I think that's why I don't have too many products left with pan on them in my collection. I think maybe next year I'll focus on hitting pan on more things again and kind of expanding that collection of pans, because it's so nice to see and it can show that your collection is very, very well loved. So maybe that's something I'm going to focus on next year. This year I still have quite a few products to finish. I have a lot of things that I want to get through this year. I posted my 50 products that I want to finish in 2024 video not too long ago, so you can check that out on what products I still want to finish. But for example, this highlighting palette I do want to get through, so I can't really hit pan on any other highlighters in my collection because these two are my main focus. I actually just remembered I have pan on one more thing. Let me get that quickly. Sorry, I just remembered I was speaking about highlighters, and I remember I hit pan on this one very, very recently. So this one I've had in my product 10 uses, but I believe it rolled out a month and a half ago, and I completely forgot to add this into my spreadsheet because I guess I didn't have this one in to try to pan on it. Oh my god, this is impossible to open. There we go. But I have the tiniest pan right there. Yeah, there you go, in the light. You see it right there? It's so small, but I did hit pan on this one in that project. These pans are pretty shallow, but yeah, I forgot about this one because again, it was very recent and I forgot to update my spreadsheet. So we have one more pan. We have pan on one more highlighter, which means that we have pan on 3 highlighters, 2 in here and 1 in here. We have pan on 2 blushes, these 2 right here. We have pan on 1 bronzer, 2 face powders, 1 in the face palette and 1 compact. And lastly, for miscellaneous, we have this powdered brow glue, brow gel thing right here. And those are, again, all of the non-eyeshadow pans that I have in my collection. So again, not too many, but I still hope you enjoy this video nonetheless. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you want. Also, if you know and if you track, what is the last non-eyeshadow pan that you hit in your collection? For me, it was that highlighter, so this one right here. I hit pan on that one again very, very recently. So this is my most recent non-eyeshadow pan in my collection. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the video here. I hope you guys are having an amazing day wherever you are, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye guys!